what's up, you guys? It's the FxUxBAR Guru once again, coming at you live. All right, you motherfuckers. Sorry, I'm getting my phone fucking set up so you guys can see me and I can see you while I drive to the gym. Woohoo! All right, let's go. So what's the deal? I'm off to go do my workout now because my wife's taking care of the kids and the gyms have opened up, and I am going to head over to the Y and have a workout. It's gonna be fun. Now, here's something funny. Outside my house is a very, very large pile of trash. Okay, very large pile of trash. And I've brought this up a couple of times, but I just wanted to bring it up again. Before I could actually show it to you guys, my wife tore it up. But I got a letter in the mail just now, just about a few minutes ago, and it was a letter from the health department. And it was saying that we have to remove the giant pile of trash out in front of our yard by a certain date, and that it's a public nuisance and all this bullshit. Now, here's the funny thing. As you all know, a lot of things have been shut down because of this whole bullshit pandemic and shit. So one of the things that was shut down was that they weren't doing mass pickups for trash, okay? And in my neighborhood, or in my county, we have a monthly service provided by our trash company, and it's called a mass pickup, which they come out once a month and they'll pick up a large amount of trash. If you've like taken down a tree or you've done repairs on your house, or you're cleaning something out and you have a large amount of trash, they'll take it for you. And you just call it in and they do it. Well, over the last couple of months, I haven't been able to do that. Okay? So during the course of this time, I've been cleaning out my house because what the fuck else am I going to do, right? I mean, I stream and I fucking take care of my kids and my family, so I take care of my house. So I was cleaning out my garage, and there had already been a trash pile there from the previous couple of weeks, and I left it there, and I was just, cleaning out my garage and putting shit out there and stuff like that. I was woodworking one day, and I was in a bad mood. I had, my wife and I had been at it, and stuff was going on, and I was in a bad mood, and I'm in my garage and I'm woodworking, and I have trouble hearing as it is because large explosions have gone off by my head, and I was a mortarman, so I have trouble hearing. And also, I was woodworking, so I have my Dremel tool going and my saw is going, so there's a lot of noise. And I have PTSD, anxiety, depression, multiple personality disorder, and everything. And, I'm in my garage, and randomly, an older woman, probably in her 50s or 60s, walks up to me with a cane, and she engages me in conversation. Now, I'm normally very cordial, nice, and respectful to a lot of people, but this woman came at me sideways. So she initially starts the conversation with, hey, do you know about the mass pickup? And I was just like, yes, I know about the mass pickup. Well, and then she says, you should call. And she didn't say please. She didn't say, do you need the number, trying to be a nice neighbor. She just said, you should call. And I was like, excuse me? Who the fuck are you? Why are you on my property? She was literally on my property, on my driveway, right outside my garage. Like, she wasn't on the street. She was on my property next to my vehicle. So I said, very, very sternly, I was like, who the fuck are you? Right? And I'm telling her this stuff, like, get the fuck off my property. Why are you coming up and telling me this shit when you obviously can't put two and two together because you're dumber than your shoe size, that I can't call mass pickup because they couldn't do the fucking job. All right? So it's fucking sitting out in front of my house, and people, she's giving me shit for it, and I tell her to go fuck off. Now, should I have talked to her like that? No. Should she have come up to me like that and started giving me shit for fucking something that I had no control over? Fuck no. So it turned into a fucking shit show. She started talking shit. I started talking shit back to her. And she went down the street and was like outside. Her fucking granddaughter or whoever was waving at me, making faces and shit. And it's like, really? This is how you treat fucking veterans? This is how you fucking treat your neighbors? Really? Just because I have a pile of trash outside my house means that I'm fucking less than you? Fuck you. That doesn't mean shit. It means I'm cleaning my fucking house, asshole. Alright. Then today, I get a fucking letter from the public health department saying that I have to fucking remove the trash from my house. That's a public nuisance. Go fuck yourself, health department. Fuck you. How the fuck am I supposed to get rid of something that I can't get rid of? I can finally get rid of it now because the trash company is picking the shit up. I don't know how this doesn't make sense to people. It's like, how can I do something to not cause a public nuisance or follow your stupid fucking rules if I can't do the fucking thing in the first place? It doesn't make sense. There's no logic in it. All right? So the fact that I have this lady coming up on me telling me I got to get rid of this fucking trash for this bullshit, all right, is one thing. All right? And then getting a fucking letter from the health department saying I have to get rid of it by a certain date is another. Fuck you. I'm a sovereign fucking citizen. I don't abide by your fucking rules. I don't abide by your fucking rules. No. Okay? You guys seem to forget that, yeah, you're an American citizen, but you can choose to be a sovereign, or I think it's a sovereign citizen, if I understand the terminology correctly. You can detach from the fucking laws and fucking the government. You can detach yourself from it and declare yourself a sovereign citizen. Okay? I mean, it's possible. You can do it. I'm doing it. I'm going through the process right now. I would go to special courts. I would get special fucking releases on taxes and shit. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that you can do with that. I would not be governed by these laws. It's bullshit. I wouldn't have to have a driver's license. I wouldn't have to fucking file property taxes. Shit, I don't even think you have to file taxes at all. I'm not even sure how that works. I'd have to look back into it. But I mean, you guys seem to think that people and these rules affect you. They don't. You abide by the Constitution. The laws that are written are man-made laws. They have loopholes. They have inconsistencies. Okay? That's how people get off all the time. Rape charges, murder charges, fucking robbery shit. Evidence goes missing. Fucking witnesses get intimidated. Fucking people die mysteriously. I mean, shit happens. You know? So, where am I going with all this? Why are people, okay, so insistent on thinking that just because you fucking complain to the health department that I'm going to abide by their fucking rules? Go fuck yourself. I've had the health department come to my house once before because I had a rooster among my chickens and we didn't know. And then one morning at like 7 o'clock, he fucking starts crowing. And I'm like, well, shit, we got a rooster. We got to find him another home. So it took us a little bit to find him a new home, all right, because we can have fucking hens in the city within a certain limit and stuff. And I was just making sure the motorcycle saw me. We're very big on motorcycles because my wife and I ride, or I'm taking the classes to ride. My wife rides. I've ridden before, but not legally. I've done like dirt bikes and ATVs and shit like that. But you know, it's like shit, man. I don't understand why are people so blind to what the laws and the fucking stuff that they have? Okay, you have these rights. Okay? The first 10 amendments of the fucking Constitution are your fucking Bill of Rights. Your rights as a human being. Your rights as a citizen of the United States of America. The first 10. Okay? But a lot of people in this world don't fucking know them. They know the first 2. The right to free speech, free press, freedom of religion, freedom of assembly, and then number 2, the right to bear arms. A well-regulated militia, people, the right to bear arms shall not be infringed. Okay, I can't remember exactly. I'm not perfect. All right, but people don't know their first 10 amendments. They don't even know how many articles are in the fucking Constitution or how many amendments there's been. I think there's 7 articles and 27 amendments. That means that the Constitution has been changed 27 times in its existence. That means it's a living, breathing document. It changes with time. Now, here's the thing. Why am I bringing all this shit up? Why am I bringing up fucking the health department, this lady coming up on me, and all this bullshit? I'm bringing it up on the simple fact that everybody thinks they are bound by these fucking laws, by these fucking rules. No. The Constitution clearly states, for us, the people are in charge. The people, not the government, the people. You don't understand something, okay? These elected officials that are in fucking the governor spots of like Michigan and fucking Ohio and other states that are instituting these lockdowns, there is nothing in the fucking Constitution that says anything about a fucking pandemic, wearing a mask, closing down shit, or fucking locking down citizens. There is nothing in the Constitution for that at all. You tell me what article, what verse, which line tells you that you have to wear a mask out in public. Because honestly, if you know your laws, here's the thing. All right? I'm trash? Really? Okay. Good for you, troll. I'm trash? Read your Constitution. I like how you're negative. I like how I'm opening up about everything that's going on in the world and telling you about real stuff that's happening, and you call me trash. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. That's my fault. I get that a lot. People call me trash, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, I don't understand why people say that. I apologize. I didn't mean to call you out. I misinterpreted that. See, I misinterpreted shit. I'm not trash. I'm telling you how it is. Okay? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Like, you know, people fucking, like, here's the thing. This thing that just happened with the cop and that black man who kept saying that I couldn't breathe, and he ended up dying, that's fucking bullshit. Okay? That cop should have fucking executed his fucking moral compass and listened to that fucking man. Yes, he was under arrest. Yes, he was in cuffs. There was a lot of shit going on. But that young man should not have fucking died. And his partner that was standing by and watching it fucking happen is just as guilty as everybody else who was standing by and watching it happen with a fucking camera. Okay? It is easier for people to sit back and watch than stand up and get involved. Because today, anybody can pop a fucking camera in your face and blow you the fuck up for the wrong reasons. All right. I'm not sure what state it was, but it's all over the news right now. A police officer had detained a black man and had him on the ground. He was handcuffed with his hands behind his back, and he kept saying over and over again, the cuffs are too tight, I can't breathe. The cop put his knee on the guy's neck and basically suffocated him while he was on the ground. Okay? He died. All right? Now, am I about this Black Lives fucking all matter? Fuck that shit. That's anti-fucking American speech. I'm about all lives fucking matter. Okay? That cop was wrong. 100% wrong. Okay? But then on the flip side, all right, these people that are screaming, what did he do? Oh, he went, I'm not sure what the man did to get arrested. I'm not sure about that. I read the article. I glanced over it, but I've been seeing it all over the news. I mean, I'm not sure what he was arrested for, but the cop was doing something completely against his moral code to serve and protect. Okay? Now, I understand. Okay? I was in the shit. All right? When you're dealing with detainees from other countries or from the United States or people, they suck. No, he can't do that. He's not allowed to do that. He is executing power that he does not have. He is judge, executioner, and jury. That's bullshit. That's not how our laws work. Okay? And what gets me upset is that I understand that cops have some of the worst days possible. They deal with some of the worst people on the face of the planet. People who are fucking scumbags, meth heads, rapists, murderers, child molesters, fucking all kinds of shit. All right? But I understand that they go through a lot of fucking shit, but that does not mean that gives you the right to fucking play God. No. You are an enforcement of law, not a fucking jury, not an executioner. Just because the man was being reluctant to being arrested or being reluctant to listening to your instructions doesn't mean that you can't show him some form of fucking humanity. Just because he did something wrong, he's a criminal, or he was doing something he shouldn't have, or even if he wasn't doing something he shouldn't have and he was being arrested for the wrong reason, that still shouldn't have happened. It was wrong. 100%. And then I'm going back to this other gentleman, this other cop who was recently fired for talking out about cops standing up against this fucking bullshit that's going on about cops killing other people and the masks and the fucking Constitution and getting written up for fucking being out of your house and shit during this lockdown. This is garbage, guys. This is utter garbage. And now you've got other people, other Americans going out and killing cops because of this. Okay? Do you guys understand that police officers, when they go through the academy, they probably have 6 to 8 months worth of training on the job, knowing the laws, their weapons, their fucking tactics, their penal codes, all that shit? They have about 6 to 8 months to digest all that shit. Okay? Do you honestly think that a brand new fucking recruit out of the fucking police academy is going to know every fucking law that there is? Fuck no. I've seen videos where guys who are lawyers destroy cops on a regular basis for laws they don't even fucking know. Okay? What I don't understand is that if we're putting people in these positions of power, in these positions of enforcement, why aren't they educated more? Why aren't they trained more? Shit. When I was in the Army, I went through 18 fucking weeks of fucking infantry training. I went through fucking 9 weeks of fucking basic where I learned the basics of being a soldier, and then I went to my advanced training, the AIT, for fucking at the same place for fucking my infantry training. How to run the fucking gun, how to fucking be a fucking combat lifesaver, how to do needle chest decompression, how to fucking do a tourniquet. I mean, shit, guys, I was fucking trained. I knew my fucking job. But these cops, they go in, they think they know their shit after a couple months in the academy, and then the power rushes to their head because they can do whatever the fuck they want. I'm sorry, I couldn't read the comment. I'll have to read it in just a second. I'm driving. I can't do it right there. But I'll read your comments, guys. And I do apologize. I sometimes come off a little heated when people say like stuff in the comments that I can't understand the context. I apologize. I don't mean to be rude. I'm not trying to be. What I'm trying to do for you guys is I'm trying to open up your minds to what's happening right in front of you. Okay? Open your eyes. Open them now. Because if you don't, you're just going to let the world pass you by, and it's going to get even more ugly than it is now. All right? There is good in this world, people. I am one of those people. I care. I have empathy. I care about other people and their well-being. I pray for people on a constant basis. Okay? And I pray that Jesus comes very fucking soon. I hope he comes down on that cloud and everybody sees him and takes a knee. Okay? Because this world is ugly, y'all. It's fucking ugly. When I've got people coming up to me on my fucking property and giving me shit about something they have no idea anything about. You know? I mean, I'm not much, guys. I'm a dude who I had a fucking rough upbringing with a middle-class family, with a dad who was a narcissistic personality, a fucking mom who fucking listened to his bullshit, 4 brothers who were older than me by decades, and now here I am, 36, full-time streamer, retired from the Army infantry, and I'm talking to you guys because nobody did it for me. Nobody sat me down when I was younger and said, use critical thinking, ask fucking questions, deductive reasoning, logic, and fucking ask the hard questions. Ask them. Who's gonna stop you? Okay? I remember once when I was at a church retreat, one of the things I asked the priest was like, what do you do for your sexual desires? I mean, I could care less about Catholic priests. They're fucking degenerate fucking pedophiles, most of them. Okay? But at the time, I was listening to the religion, and I asked him that question. I was like, what do you do about your sexual desires as a priest? You know? And he answered me honestly. He said he was one of the good ones. He was one of the good ones. Father Simmons, I believe his name was. I did a fucking face-to-face confession with him when I was like 16. And I asked him about that. What do you do about your sexual desires? And he was honest. He says, I struggle with it every fucking day. He's a man of the cloth. He gave his life to Jesus. Okay? That still happens. People actually do that shit. They give their lives to Jesus. He did that. But he kept the commitment. And he told me that he struggles with it all the time. He's a man. He sees a beautiful woman, he's going to have a reaction. Okay? It's physical. It's chemical. It's your brain interpreting something beautiful. Okay? You're going to have a physical reaction. But on his end, he said, what I do is that I channel it. I channel my fucking desires. You can't let them control you. People who are drug addicts choose to be drug addicts. People who are alcoholics choose to be alcoholics. I was an alcoholic. I drank like a fish when I came back from Afghanistan. I couldn't get a grip on my reality. I was drinking fifths every day before PT. I was drunk in formation. Hell yeah. All the time. Throwing up and running 5 miles like it was nothing. Yeah. Waking up at 4:30, going to PT, pounding a fucking fifth of Jack in the fucking parking lot, going to run fucking PT, fucking puking on the way, and then fucking going to do my job. I was a full-blown alcoholic. It's all choices. Now, I'm going to end with this because I got to get in the gym. I love you guys. Every single one of you. Even the ones that talk shit to me. Even the ones that call me trash. Even the ones that say I suck on Call of Duty. Even the ones that say that, you know, like my rhetoric is fucking skewed or I'm a fucking conspiracy nut or whatever. I don't care. Nobody did this for me. Nobody sat me down and said, this is the real world. This is what's happening. You young people, you gotta see what's happening. This ID 2020, this fucking one world currency, this one world religion, this fucking Green New Deal, this socialism type thing, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Okay? You cannot live in a socialistic fucking society. It doesn't work. You've seen it in Venezuela fail. You've seen it in other countries fail. Okay? It fails. It doesn't work. Marxism doesn't work. Okay? None of it works. We are based on a capitalistic society. I wish we could go to a barter system again, where it was just fucking precious metals and fucking bartering with people. I wish we could go to a cashless society, like fucking Star Trek, and just do the stuff for the betterment of mankind, instead of the betterment of yourself. Me, myself, and I? No. What does Jesus teach us? Huh? Love others. Love your neighbor. Even if you hate them. Love them. I have had a strong fucking hatred for fucking people of the Middle East since I was over there. Because they're a bunch of ass-backward motherfuckers who are trying to kill me. Alright? But you know what? I learned something. I still love them. Even though they were trying to kill me. I still love them. I still have faith that someday they're going to realize the wrong that they were doing. And they're going to find God. They're going to find the real Jesus. They're going to find the real God. Not this false idol of Allah. Here's a fun fact for you. Do the research. Did you know that in the Quran, murder is mentioned 107 times? 107 times. Okay? That right there should tell you that why would I want to be a part of any prophet or God that mentions the okay to murder and rape and steal and lie? That's not a God that I want to follow. Why would I want to follow that? To say that if someone doesn't believe they're an infidel and they deserve to die? To treat women the way they're treated? I mean, if you go back 50, 60 years to the 50s and 60s and 70s, You look at Afghanistan, it was a westernized society. Women were wearing dresses and makeup, fucking exposing themselves, having a great time, living a life of luxury. Now, women can't, they're objectified. They're killed for fucking looking at their husbands wrong. All right? Now, my God, he says himself, I am a vengeful God. I am an angry God. He says that. He tells you that. And he executed that by the plagues, by the flood, by people not listening to him. He was trying his best at creating existence. You have to think about that. Creating existence, guys. That's a level of consciousness that I can't even fathom. We only use 10% of our brains. All right? Fathom this. God gave Noah the knowledge and the ability to build a boat large enough for every animal of 2 on the planet. Every animal. The concept. And Noah lived to be up 900 something or 800 something years old. People don't understand that back then, people's longevity was different. They lived for centuries. It wasn't until recently that we just started to discover our mortality, because God was like, people are living too long. Okay? So where am I going with all this? End of here. Love yourself. Love others around you. Don't be toxic. If you have to be violent, be a monster with a heart. If you have to engage in violence, remember to have a plan to kill everybody in the room, even if it's your loved ones. Because you never know what's going to happen. Okay? Always carry a knife. Because you never know if there's going to be cheesecake or you need to throat punch somebody. Be prepared. Don't be scared. Be prepared. I love you, Slayers. I'm going to work out. Peace.